The phone buzzed on the table while Daniel stared at his screen. A flash sale ended in 10 minutes, and the message promised happiness now, pay later. He hovered over the buy button, already imagining the thrill of owning something new. Then, he remembered a sentence his grandmother once told him: "Easy pleasures are expensive, patient choices are priceless." That pause changed his decision, and it reveals a truth most people underestimate. The power of delayed gratification can shape your entire financial life. We live in a world designed for immediacy. One click orders food, another streams entertainment, and another brings packages to your door. Convenience is not the enemy, but constant, instant reward quietly trains the brain to avoid waiting. Financially, that habit becomes dangerous. Spending now feels good, saving feels slow, and investing feels abstract. Yet wealth almost always grows from the opposite pattern. Delayed gratification simply means choosing a better future reward instead of a smaller present one. It sounds simple, but emotionally it is difficult because humans are wired for survival, not long-term optimization. Our brains celebrate immediate wins. However, the people who build financial stability train themselves to interrupt that impulse. Think of delayed gratification as a bridge between today's discipline and tomorrow's freedom. Every time you save instead of spend, invest instead of consume, or learn instead of scroll, you reinforce that bridge. Small decisions repeated consistently become powerful. One avoided impulse purchase will not make you rich, but hundreds of them reshape your financial direction. Daniel discovered this slowly. Instead of upgrading his phone every year, he kept it longer and invested the difference. Instead of expensive weekends, he funded a small online course that improved his skills. None of these choices felt dramatic. In fact, they sometimes felt boring. But months later, he noticed something surprising. His stress was lower, his savings were higher, and his opportunities were expanding. That is the hidden reward of delayed gratification. It does not only grow money, it grows options. When you are not forced to chase every desire, you gain the power to choose better ones. Freedom is rarely built from what you buy, but from what you allow to grow. There is also a psychological shift. Each time you delay a temptation, you prove to yourself that your future matters. Confidence increases, discipline strengthens, and long-term thinking becomes natural. Eventually, the question stops being, "Can I afford this today?" and becomes, "Does this support the life I want later?" Of course, delayed gratification does not mean never enjoying life. It means choosing enjoyment intentionally. Planned rewards feel better than impulsive ones because they do not carry regret. When spending aligns with priorities, it becomes satisfying instead of stressful. If you want to practice this power, start small. Delay one unnecessary purchase this week. Move that money into savings or investment. Use the time you would have spent shopping to learn something valuable. Notice the discomfort, but also notice the strength it builds. Discipline grows through repetition, not through dramatic promises. Over time, the results compound. Investments begin to generate returns, skills open new income doors, and savings create breathing room. What once felt like sacrifice starts to feel like strategy. You realize you are no longer reacting to life, you are designing it. Daniel's turning point came years later when an unexpected opportunity appeared. Because he had savings, skills, and confidence, he could take it without panic. In that moment, he understood something simple. Delayed gratification is not about deprivation, it is about preparation. It quietly positions you for chances others cannot take. Most people do not fail financially because they lack income. They struggle because they underestimate the cost of constant immediacy. Every impulsive decision trades future strength for present comfort. But every patient decision does the opposite. It trades present comfort for future power. If you remember only one idea from this story, let it be this: the life you want later is built by the choices you delay today. Start practicing. Start small, but start now. Your future self is shaped by what you choose not to take immediately. If this video helped you see money, discipline, and freedom differently, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and follow for more practical lessons on building wealth, strengthening habits, and making smarter financial decisions. Each video is here to help you think long-term, act intentionally, and grow steadily. Because success is rarely created by dramatic moments. It is built in quiet decisions, repeated daily, until patience turns into progress, and progress turns into real financial freedom. Keep going long enough, and the rewards begin to feel visible. Accounts grow, stress shrinks, and choices widen. You stop asking whether patience works and start seeing where it leads. That is when discipline transforms from effort into identity. You no longer practice delayed gratification occasionally. You live it daily, and daily actions shape lifelong outcomes. Imagine what could change in 1 year if every week you paused before one impulse, saved one amount, and invested 1 hour in growth. The math seems small, but the direction becomes powerful. Consistency quietly multiplies results until they feel dramatic. That is the real secret. Big outcomes usually come from small disciplined beginnings. So wherever you are today, do not wait for perfect motivation. Use the next decision as your starting point. One pause, one wiser choice, one step toward the future you actually want. That is how financial strength begins, and that is how ordinary days slowly build an extraordinary life. Stay patient, stay focused, and keep choosing what serves tomorrow, because tomorrow is built from what you practice today. The power is already in your hands, waiting in every decision you make after this moment. Use it wisely, and let your future thank you for it. Keep learning, keep saving, keep investing, keep growing, and keep watching this channel for guidance, encouragement, and practical steps that help you turn patience into profit and purpose.